What is up, guys? I'm here to do another TDS tier list. Um, so, times change, opinions change. My last tier list was a while back. So I thought, let's make a new one. So here we are. Can I remove this? I don't need this many. Make this good. What the fuck? YouTube can't even demonetize me. I don't even have ad revenue. Good, mid, decent, bad. Garbage. So, let's work our way up the garbage tier. There's only two towers that come to mind with this. Rocket tier, freezer. It will be listed in order in the tier list. So the higher up it is in the spots, like from the farther left it is, the better it is in the tier. The reason I put these two in here, garbage. Rocketeer has no uses. There's never a good time to use this tower. Like, you can't use it early game, can't use it mid or late game. Freezer gets above it because it has one use in slowing the first boss. That is about it. Everything else, pretty bad. Okay, that should explain itself, There's no engineer on this list. For the record, it's not in bad. So for engineer, it's gonna be this sentry. And then I won't be ranking old towers because they're not in the game. Although, which some of them would still be in the game. Why can't we have Shredder or Holiday Archer? Like, dang, they really cracked down on that. Okay, in the bad tier. But that's not updated Shotgunner 2. But in the bad tier, Demo Man. Wait, they have a bunch of other old towers. What is this tier list? So confused. We'll be ranking the current ones, and the Sentry will represent NG. For the bad tier, where's Hunter at? Actually, Hunter gets decent. I'll do that later. Anyone else that goes in the bad tier? Commando, for sure. For the record, I own every tower in TDS that is non-admin, so like I can confirm the answers are real. Oh, Slasher. Definitely bad, but better than those two. Anything else that I can think of? Nah. Okay. So, Demo Man, I don't know, it isn't good early game. It's pretty decent mid game, and then late game it's bad. Commando is just like semi-good late game, that's it. And then Slasher is only good early game. Common theme of this tier is one use case. But it's slightly better than Freezer, so, or a lot better, because it just is good against one enemy. Decent. Hunter, given. They get, where's Frost Blaster at? Frost Blaster. There's no updated Militant either. Dang, this is old. So they haven't updated this. The frequent too. So then, let me see what else I want to put down here. Oh, Paintballer. Let's go in the low. Let's put bottom. Okay, Paintballer. By the way, remember, left is higher up in the tier, right is lower. So like this is the worst in the bad tier, and this is the best. So anyways, Paintballer, the worst in the decent tier. It's really good. It's a good early game, all the way until the boss, then it struggles. And if you saw like a few weeks back, I made a video on beating Molten with Paintballer. I did need 2 people, and it was Wreck Battlefield, so I don't know how good that was. Hunter has only really been good for events, it's pretty decent early game, but that's about it. And Frost Blaster has never been that great. You know who else gets this tier? Archer. Archer has some more uses than these ones, but it's still not that great. Oh, you know what? And then Pyro will be below. Pyro just speeds up enemies. Don't use it ever. For the mid tier, okay. This is gonna be a few controversial opinions here, okay? Trust me. Electroshocker, Toxic Gunner. By the way, from here on out, past the Archer, every event tower is good. Unless I forgot one. And I'm lying. Anyways, those two, oh wait, I forgot to rank Mortar. Mortar's probably just a bit better. Mortar's just pretty bad overall. Only useful for one thing, and that was the final round of the Slow Eclipse event. Oh, Cowboy. Where's Crook Boss? Actually, no, Crook Boss isn't here. But you know who is? Pursuit. And then, anyone else? I'm gonna say Scout. Okay, you know what? Cowboy gets top of mid tier. Electroshocker gets there. Okay. It feels weird putting the Pursuit this low so it gets above Scout. Scout is literally the starter tower of the game. It's decent. Early game, mid game is okay. Late game kind of trash, but for the beginner tower, it's literally free. Pursuit, I am growing to hate this tower. It has screwed me over so many times because of its wonky targeting. It does like no damage with missiles. It barely does like 60 DPS with its thing, the minigun, and then it's not that great. I'm gonna have to put Toxic Gunner above Electro. Electroshocker, if you get 2 people with 4 of them, you can perma-slow enemies, but that's pretty expensive when you could just do that with Sledger for cheaper. Toxic Gunner, really only good early game at this point. It fell off. And then Cowboy's always been mid since the hardcore update. That should pretty so it's self-explainable. Okay, for the good tier. Soldier. Okay, this is controversial though because of a bug. Golden Soldier. Crook Boss is better than Golden Soldier in my opinion. Anyone else that deserves to be in this tier? Probably Sniper. Sniper gets the top. Anybody else? Well, now I'm getting a call. Hold on. Let me tell him to hold on. I'm making video. Okay. I'll see in the recording if it did that, but if not, I just told my friend to shut up. Because I'm such a nice person. Anyone else who deserves to be in this tier? Not from the looks of it. And remember, I'm not ranking old towers, only current. And this represents engineer. Wait, let me move all the towers I'm not ranking out to make it less confusing for me. Like, why are these in here? Who asks for these towers? Okay. Oh, no mecha base. I don't have a mecha base. And it doesn't even have War Machine either. This is the worst ever. Okay. Soldier, pretty good early game. Pretty good mid game, pretty good late game. Golden Soldier, basically is the same as regular Soldier. It'd be good, but there's a bug where it does like less shots. So that's why it's here. Crook Boss, it's always been a pretty good tower. I could see it being mid-tier, not gonna lie. But it's really good early and mid-game. And then Sniper has, since the buff, it's been pretty good. Okay, now we get into the good towers, which surprisingly is most of the towers. Actually, no. I'm gonna have to put military base here. It'd be good if the level 5 was just like 15k, 16k instead of 26k. But it's still pretty good, because you can just get a DJ to lower the price a bit more. Let's get into the excellent tier. Okay, wait. I have to rename this. This will be the amazing tier. And then this will be above amazing. And then this one will be always bring, or most often. Okay, let's get into this tier. At the bottom, we will have turret, militant, updated. That one's bad, but like the current one's really good. Swarmer. I am gonna have to put Sledger a bit below Swarmer. Who else? Who else? Oh, minigunner. Executioner? No. There. Anyone else? Oh, Ranger. Okay, I'm gonna have to put Ranger here, honestly. Maybe below turret. Ranger fell off, Commander got worse, and so did it, and it just isn't comparable. Turret, always been a good option. That's what it's always been in this tier. Militant got buffed really good. It's good throughout the whole game. It's kind of like an all-game tower. Kind of like Engineer, but a bit worse. Sledger, great at killing everything except bosses. Swarmer. I think I'm gonna get Swarmer in the always bring tier one day once I figure out how to break the system with the beehive grenade. I've seen a YouTuber do it, and it still does the same damage as before with beehive grenade stacking, and it's extremely cheap. Minigunner is minigunner. It's never gonna be bad. They love this tower. Shotgunner is crazy since the new buff, and Executioner has always been good. I think, honestly, the top three could be interchangeable. You could say this, but I think, personally, it's this way. Okay. Actually, wait. We're gonna have to add a few other towers here that I completely forgot about. Golden Crook Boss at the top. And then... I don't know, I think I'll give Pyro S tier. Anyways, Golden Crook Boss kind of got bad. They nerfed it. It was already pretty good, but then they nerfed the crooks. I don't know why they had to. Okay. You can already see these are the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 towers. But in what order? It's going to go like this. Boop. Boop. I'm going to say, and her, this, Golden Scout. Then we'll have NG. And we'll have Golden Cowboy. Accelerator. Commander. Gladiator. Farm. These are the best towers in the game, in my opinion. By the way, Sentry is NG. So, Golden Pyro just got crazy in the update. The crowd control is OP now. Ace Pilot, since the hardcore update, it's only gotten better. I don't know how. It's like so good. There's not really a bad time to use it. Even though it should struggle on bosses, it does decent against them somehow. Medic just makes the game super easy by healing your towers. DJ, discounts and range. Golden Mini is Golden Mini. Golden Scout is Golden Scout. Engineer is just really good at everything. It's better Militant, honestly. It's good throughout the whole game. Except Hiddens. Hiddens are what screws it over. I am gonna have to say, though, Engineer's better than Golden Cowboy. Golden Cowboy is like everything in a tower. It has good DPS, it has really good money making, and it's relatively affordable for how much it pays itself off. Accelerator is the best damaging tower in the game. Commander is Commander. Gladiator is good for everything, and I mean everything except bosses. You don't even need anything else with Gladiator because it's so cheap and it has its own commander ability, so you don't need commander. Speaking of which, commander is like the reason. Commander's the reason some of these towers are good. Anyways, and then farm. Shouldn't have to explain it. So that is my tier list as of now, and I will say the game is pretty balanced once you get past decent. Everything past decent is a good tower. Like a tower I will use. I'll use any of these. These two I'll never use. I'll rarely use. Some, nah, not really use. Sometimes use. Pretty often. Really often, in like almost every game I use these towers. These are the fallen mode towers. These are the towers you bring in everywhere. So I hope you enjoyed my new TDS tier list. I bet you there's probably some controversial opinions in here, but I've played this game for years. And I will say, some of these towers up here are crazy. Like Ace Pilot, I used to say it was here. But I've started using it more, and it just does everything. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna do a balloons one next, because that gets like a ton of views for some reason. Apparently everyone loves balloons. Alright, see ya.